Namaskar, Salam Alaikum, good evening. Welcome to you all for this 37th OKT Outreach and Knowledge Transfer webinar on very important topic AI, Artificial Intelligence in Workplace Safety. Are we really ready? Today is 19th February 2025, Wednesday. It's around 6 p.m. in Kuwait, 8:30 p.m. in India. And as you see on the screen, there is a QR code. You can always share with your colleagues who are interested in this topic. Of course, we have a 120 plus registrations today, and I'm sure many of you are interested in this particular topic.
Mr. Vishnu, we have this today OKT session, very interesting. Application of AI in safety. If you are interested,
I request everybody to mute so that we have a very good session. Yeah, before we start our program, we would like to request you to mute your microphone and raise the hand whenever you want to speak. Switch off your camera and switch on when you want to speak. Again, kindly request your queries, comments, suggestions in the chat box. This meeting is being recorded for future reference. Please register your name, company, designation, phone, email ID in the chat box for future communications. And of course, we have a networking group photo at the end of the session. Please do stay for there. And as you see on the screen, right-hand side, there is a QR code. This QR code is for the WhatsApp group, Knowledge Hub WhatsApp group of our foundations. You can always join there and learn 24 hours knowledge sharing. Again, we'll post this particular WhatsApp group link in the chat box shortly, and you can also join through the link. And today, as I was telling, that's very important topic. Before that, we would like to briefly talk about our foundations, and we also would like to briefly release our February newsletter. Of course, it's already announced, but we would like to just go through the screen quickly. And with that, I request our founding trustee, Mr. Jeetu Patel, for his welcome remarks. Mr. Jeetu.
Thank you, Ashok ji. Respected honored guest, our respected keynote speaker, Mr. Keyur Pandya, who is the HSE specialist in state of Kuwait, Professor Ramana Guru, Dr. Lakshmi Narayan Guruji, corporate dignitaries, faculty as educators, HSE, and other professional leaders and distinguished delegates. On behalf of both the GNA Bharat and JNA Global HSE Foundations, a very warm welcome to you all. Everyone knows our dear friend and a professionally profound, accomplished person, is also the co-founding trustee Ashok Gartyaji for his remarkable contributions to the HSE profession, who has developed countless number of HSE professionals globally. I'm proud to share that Ashokji has just recently completed his presidency of Board of Certified Safety Professional, who was also recognized with the most prestigious, highest fellow honor award offered by American Society of Safety Professional, which is the oldest and the largest health and safety professional organization. He's also a fellow of IOSH, and he also wears many feathers on his crown. And that's all I want to say about Ashokji, because I can go on and on and on. His contributions to our young, do us the honor of conducting the brief proceedings of today's webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jeetu, and it's always pleasure to listen to all our friends. And I just want to give a brief introduction about our foundation quickly, because we have many people joining from different parts of the world today. As you see the world map, there are little blue flags are there. We both have really contributed with the under the ages of the international organizations like ASSP, BCSP, and of course on our foundations. And we wanted to have some more contributions to India. As you see on the screen on the left side, there is an International Labour Organization statistics. Unfortunately, India is standing on the top, and we wanted to, make our workplaces safer. And we started our foundations on 25th March 2022, the Bharat HSE Foundation, and we also started our global foundation on 30th November 2022. And our foundations are basically a not for membership organization. It's a purely charity to support HSE profession. And again, in line with our objectives, we are doing our knowledge transfer session today. Our mission, vision, objectives are very, very simple, just to support the HSE profession as well as the HSE professionals. Our objectives are in advancing the occupational safety and health profession, to support the occupational safety and health as a career choice among students, to inspire and develop leaders in safety, to provide education and developmental opportunities, as well as to recognize individuals, to have a training programs or outreach community programs, basically in the collaboration with the universities and students. And we also have a MOUs with the similar objectives, having the same organizational objectives and mission and visions. And our foundation is officially registered in Hyderabad, Telangana. And we also have the PAN card or the bank account, or recently we are already officially registered with the Niti Aayog Darpan program. And we also have the 3 programs currently, which is a Functional Foundations Professional Development Grant and HSE Foundation Industrial Accident Victim Family Support Grant. And we have the Student Scholarship Program under J&A Keval Shanti. These are the 2022 recipients. And this particular program is successfully being launched and steered by Professor Ramana Garu and Dr. Lakshmi Narayan, who are based in India. And this is our 2023 as well as 2024 recipients. And we also have the Dr. Praveen Patel and Mitha Patel Healthcare Student Scholarship Program. This is also steered by our Professor Ramana as well as Dr. Lakshmi Narayan Garu. These are our recipients of this particular 2024 program. We started this program only this year. This is another program with the DL Shah Trust. We recently had a meeting with them for 2025 program announcement. And these are our outreach programs and other things. We have a website in place where you can really enter your details to whatever way you want to contribute, knowledge transfer or volunteering or the foundation's finance support. And there is an expression of interest form there. We can always attend there. We have the governance body in place. We have a functional committee members are there. With their support, volunteering support, we are doing all these programs. Recently, we introduced the e-newsletter called Give Back. Give Back is our newsletter, and just want to quickly go through the newsletter. Basically, talking about our editorial board is our Madhu NC as well as Dr. Lakshmi Narayan, with the active interaction as the founding trustees. Last month we started this, and you see this is the e-newsletter for February. We already posted in our website, LinkedIn as well as WhatsApp groups. Just want to quickly go through it. One of the article we focused this month is Mahakumbh 2025 presents a valuable exploring opportunities for the EHS professionals. Crores of people are assembling there. Wherever you have that much population, one place, a lot of health and safety issues are there. But how these things are managed is a case study has been presented in this particular newsletter. We have this month we focused on the technology. That's why we are having the artificial intelligence, pros and cons of integrating AI into industrial safety. That's the article we published. And cyber safety as well as so much of information is there. This is what I was talking, Miki Waki at Prayagraj. And we have the motivational book authored by our own founding trustee, Mr. Jitu Patel. It's available in India. You can take a picture of this for 990 rupees or so. You can get it from Amazon as well. We have the crossword, safety crossword on the PPE and exit hazards. And I request everybody to mute their cameras. I request our Dinesh Patel to closely monitor and close their cameras as well as microphones. And there are some articles related to the metabolic syndrome, increasing risk in shift workers. This is authored by Dr. Lakshmi Narayan. You know, most of our industries having the shift workplace, and we need to take care of those people. And let me mute them, please. Okay, so we have this magazine of electronic magazine is there, and we met in Bahrain. Basically, myself is in Kuwait and Mr. Jitu is in US, but we both met in Bahrain for ASSP conference, where we supported that particular conference for many years. And we met there and we recognized our chair for the digital tools, Mr. Prabish. And we also met with several dignitaries there. And here you see that Mr. Prabish has been recognized there. And there are so many event highlights, article has been given there. And there is a overview of hazard identification and risk assessment workshop conducted by our chair for the knowledge transfer, Mr. Uganda. And of course, this is one of the page where we give all the information talking about our foundation. When we started, every program has been listed here, and that's what we are doing. And there is a webinar invitations. Of course, today's webinar is already announced there. And we have introduced another concept in this magazine called Hall of Fame. Whoever is contributing to the foundation or to our profession, we have a criteria, and this is the first maiden Hall of Fame where we have given to Mr. V. Narasimhan. I request Mr. Tanveer to stop the camera, please. So Mr. V. Narasimhan has been recognized as a Hall of Fame. This will be posted in the website as well as in the LinkedIn and other things. So that's a great opportunity for us to recognize. Back to Basics is a healthy ecosystem and focused by Mr. Sumit from Chennai. And these are the various information is available in our February magazine. I just wanted to share with you all. And with that, I would like to hand over to our Mr. Prabish, who will introduce the speaker of the day. Mr. Prabish, are you there? Mr. Prabish looks like he got struck with the microphone or mute system. But anyway, let me introduce our speaker of the day today. Mr. Keyur Pandya is my fellow ASSP Kuwait chapter member. He's an experienced HSE specialist and trainer with 15 years of hands-on experience in industries like oil and gas, chemical process plants, and seaports. He is presently working in Kuwait as a trainer in Watania Environmental Services. He worked with leading organizations such as Schlumberger and KOC and Genmark Pharmaceuticals and APM Terminals India. I attended his sessions earlier and I was very much impressed when he presented a few months back in ASSP Technical Forum, and I requested to present the same to our J&A fraternity today. And he has come up with a very interesting topic, which is artificial intelligence. Everybody is talking about artificial intelligence. In so many fields, it is being used. And we were thinking in workplace safety, and that's what we are here today. So we would like to request Mr. Keyur Pandya to take over the topic, take over the screen and present. I'm stopping screen sharing. Keyur, you can share your screen and do it.
Thank you very much, sir. for giving me an opportunity to present Keyur here on the virtual podium of J&A Bharat and Global HSE Foundation, as he already got introduced by you. I would just like to add that, after the launch of new AI models, he is being so lazy too. No more Google searches, no more checking the procedures. Hey Keyur, should I tell you more about this?
No. Stop here. Don't say more. Because you almost know everything what I do with AI and the things around me. Hello, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon. I am Keyur and today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence, and that is already we are talking, right? So are we ready in the workplace? Are we ready for the artificial intelligence? Have you seen those things around us? Just recently in Fintas, just near to Mangal, there was a workshop. Over there. We have seen some technological things where we can use in our oil and gas industry. I have seen some of the devices, like some of the companies, they were presenting some artificial intelligence in environmental management, artificial intelligence in identifying the current. If there is a cable, I just have to don the device on my hand. I will just as go near, it will alert me and I'll be just way away. So artificial intelligence is not new. Actually, after ChatGPT launched, we say artificial intelligence. But before it was also with us. So let's see what is it.
Go ahead. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with AI, what can we do? We can make our safety smarter, not harder. Am I right? And with this also, learning to create such tools which increase productivity and also add more value what we are working. And also it will increase our efficiency in daily activities of our HSE team. Let's take an example that I just want to make a risk assessment and I have an activity and I have no idea what possible hazard could be, because I am just sitting in office, I am just trying to find out what could be the hazards. As being a professional from many years, I can find out 2, 3, 5, 6 hazards. But as I have this tool with me, I will simply ask about the activity. Again, it's a confidential thing. We don't mention everything, but just simply mentioning the activity will let me know few more hazards which I cannot see or maybe I cannot perceive. So definitely with the artificial intelligence, we can be more efficient in our activity what we are already doing. One disclaimer I would like to give here that I am not an AI expert. I am just learning. I am learning and I am just utilizing and I am trying to make my job easy. And that's also we are going to do today. That we will try to understand what are the tools which we can utilize to make our job more easier, whatever we are. Now there is a very famous quote from Albert Einstein. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Or in other words, it is very necessary to learn, unlearn and relearn. Right? I know something before and now something is coming new. So if I am being very strict that I will not change, then I will not be adaptable. If I am not adapting that things, then definitely there will be a day that I might be out of that, right? So when we talk about adaptability, we have many examples around the world nowadays, also some gadgets, some equipments. But when we don't talk about the gadgets, let's go behind many years, like millions of years back. There were dinosaurs, there were many animals. Now they are nowhere because they are not adaptable to the environment. So they are nowhere with us. But our ancestors, they got adapted with the situation. Whatever they got, they just try, and now we are here. We are talking about them again, about adaptability. So please, we have to learn, unlearn, and relearn about everything which is coming ahead you. And definitely this year, 2025, we can say it's a very good year for us. That yes, we have seen before artificial intelligence what was that, and now during it what it is, and maybe in future what it will be. Let's begin.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me an opportunity to present Kayur here on the virtual podium of J&A Bharat and Global HSE Foundation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, esteemed guests and safety professionals. Before we begin, let's address the biggest fear in the room. No, AI is not here to replace our jobs. I am Layla, your AI-powered co-host. Now, before Kayur takes over, let's test how AI-ready this room really is. Here's a quick question. If AI could do one thing to make your safety job easier, what would it be? Type your answers in the chat room, please.
Everyone who is joining, please. We have approximately 50 attendees. Yes, perfect. Checklist, lovely. Incident investigation and risk assessment, exactly. Ensure compliance, yes. Workplace inspection. Making video presentation, lovely, that's great. Automated incident reporting and analysis, yes, we are talking about this today. Root cause analysis, tracking the hazards, that's great. RCA again, preparation of docs, yes, definitely we can. Compliance tracking, making training videos, advisor to HSE advisor, that's a great word. Alerting before incident possibility, that is again we are going to cover it today. There are things with us many years, like maybe it was invented 5-6 years back, and now we are going to take again them as an AI. Making a safety poster, exactly. This is a very good point that we always do a struggle that from where can I get a safety posters, and yes, definitely I was also struggling a lot of this. And we need to see maybe which standard we are following, and maybe we are not using any other copyright materials and we are just utilizing it. Screening candidates, yes, exactly, it's going on now. Perfect. So with that, we got to know that most of us, we are having some problems, and AI will try to solve that problem. It again depends how we use it. Otherwise, it may make a problem for us. So let's go ahead. What are the today's prompt? Most of us, we are aware about the prompt, right? So what are the today's prompt? First, what we will do, we will talk about, just let me yeah. We will talk about the last session which we had when we had a HSE forum in 2024 December. We'll just have a very short recap of that. Then we talk about the role of AI in workplace safety. I have 3-4 examples. Of how AI is helping us in our workplace safety. Also, that is very important nowadays, fatigue management. Fatigue can be because of any reason, but in coming months, we have Ramadan month. In Ramadan month also, there is a chance of fatigue. So how can we manage the fatigue? And fatigue is something that is not able, we cannot measure it. We just have to give our responses and people will understand. So with this AI, also there are some application which will ask you something to do. And if yes, you are just trying to give your prompt, or you are trying to give the answers, then they will let you know that are you fatigued now or you are not too much fatigued. So again, we are wearing smart watches and all, they are also going to show the same thing. And presently also, this is too many things, too many times I'm giving trainings. Every day I'm having too many trainings. But just today also I got an alert that your blood pressure is higher. Because as sir said, we had too many registrations. We have too many people. And as something technical things were not working, I just got an alert that your blood pressure is going to be higher. Right? So yes, definitely we have those things already with us. And they are just trying to tell us that what should we do. Then, what are the challenges? And are we ready for AI adaptation? Most of us, yes, we are. and we can. There is nothing bad or nothing hard. It's very easy as you understand me what I'm saying in English. Simple. If you can understand English, you can adopt the AI very easily. And how can we start? What does it for me? So at the end of session, as you all will stay until the end of session, at the end of session, I have few tools which I will share with you, that how or which tool is utilized for our more productivity and more efficiency. So that it will be the end of session. Now let's take a very quick recap of our last HSE forum, December 2024. It was in Ahmadi, in Hobarakam Center, and yes, as our organizer, SSP Kuwait chapter and KOC, I was the speaker which I just give up an overview about what may be possible. And today I'm just trying to expand it a little bit, not a lot. I have around 40-45 minutes and I already passed 10 minutes. So approximately 40 minutes still. I'm just trying to expand what we discussed on that day. So what was that day? There were some tools we discussed. There are some codes we observed, that simply that if I'm not trying to take leverage of the time right now, then in future I may regret. Right? So whatever things we have going on right now, let's just try, learn, understand, and utilize. This is our very good team over there that in the forum we had, and this was the topic of the presentation, and HSE intelligence, or in other words, AI in our HSE profession. So what we talk on that day? We just talk about some predictive analysis to prevent accident. In our daily activities, what we do, we observe some near miss, or we observe some incident. Let's talk about near miss. When we observe some near miss, how can we say that it is near miss? How would we know? Because we heard about an accident before, similar way, or we have read some case studies about some previous catastrophic accident, and the similar situation is just in front of us. So that is in our memory, and now we can predict, maybe this may happen, maybe this accident can happen. If you can remember Bhopal gas tragedy, if again similar activity like MIC, you just see this name MIC, methyl isocyanide, then your memory will come back. This accident may happen. So what AI is doing, it is just using what we are doing. It is having too much memory, it has too many data, and it will predict what may happen. It's not only in HSE, it will also help in operations and maintenance as well. Other than that, there are AI cameras, again similar, they have data feeded that how people should work, how people should behave, how people should maintain the posture, and as it gets some awkward posture, it will get an alert, and whoever is sitting in the control room, they will get an identification, and then company will decide that should we train people, or should we change his location, or should we do some other changes. So that's how they are going to help us. So they can be integrated in the present cameras as well, or maybe the new cameras, which is integrated with the artificial intelligence. Then today also we are going to talk about this smart wearable for worker safety. There are, just like a smart watch, there are other more wearables. I just talked in beginning that there is a wearable where you can have it on your hand, on your wrist, and if you are going to touch an energized cable, it will alert you before, right? So that is one of the smart wearables. So there are some smart wearables, and also fatigue and heat detection. So that is a kind of smart watch comes up. It will monitor your heart rate, and it is going to monitor your complete structure, and then it will give an alert to your mobile application. Then you are having some fatigue, please take a rest. Then also we talk about some more useful AI tool. It was, I think, 2 months back, almost more than 2 months back. Still we were talking about ChatGPT, and still today we are going to talk about ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is nothing but we can say still after ChatGPT there are many models arrived, but still there are people who are using, and yes, we all are using it. So ChatGPT introduced AI, and afterward there are too many coming up. So Copilot from Microsoft, Gemini from Google, Gamma for the presentation, numerous AI for Excel, Suno if I want to make some music, or even the song we can make, and Adobe Podcast if I'm planning to have a video and my mic quality is not that good, so I will just record in my normal mic and then I will add that audio into this Adobe podcast. So I'm just going to get a studio like sound. Okay. Now coming back today, presenting. So today, what we need to discuss is about the role of AI at workplace safety. What is the role of AI at the workplace safety? AI is doing what? It is doing nothing, just it is copying us. What we did, it had a memory, and it is just going to repeat that, or it is just going to, because what we have is we have a tendency to forget. But AI is nothing, just a machine, and we feed the data, and there is less chance that it can forget unless we delete it. So what it is doing, it is learning, reasoning, and solving the problem. So when we say solving the problem, there are lots of problems, not only in our HSE, even the mathematical problem we just ask, maybe it will give you the answer. But again, we never rely on artificial intelligence completely. Still, we have human intelligence. We have to make sure whatever solution we are getting, are they correct or not? I'll just give you an example. While doing research for this presentation, I asked ChatGPT that what are the courses available in market in HSE related to artificial intelligence. So it responded me many courses, and as I tried to cross check it, let's say 50% of the courses are not there on internet. One more course I found, it is from Nibosh AI in HSE. I never heard. Again, I asked Nibosh, I went to their website, I check everywhere, it's not there. So we never rely completely on AI. We never rely completely on their responses. We just have to make sure. That's why we need. So our job is not over. Our job is just reduced, or we can say we are just trying to solve the problem smartly. Now, why AI matters for workplace safety? Why it is important? As most of you answered, we have one more answer. Yeah, competency identification, exactly. We have one more answer, competency identification. So these all things, we may have some tools to utilize. Let's say we have an Microsoft Excel. We have Microsoft Excel to track the training records. But instead of Microsoft Excel, if I have an application or if I have a software which automatically feed when someone finished the training, and as it's going to expire, we get an alert before a month. So it's very good. It is again, we are able to focus on other tasks than this. So I'm just giving you an example. There are a lot of tasks with us to do. Let's say a weekly report, a monthly report, and lots of other things. So if it is there to help us, then definitely it will reduce a lot of time which we are giving away to the workplace, especially in our documentation work. Now let's start with predictive analytics to prevent accident. So what is it? So before we begin, this softwares or these things what I'm sharing today is not that I am doing the marketing for them. I just did some research. I found some things are there and it can be utilized. So I'm just sharing with all of us here. So one company name is Intellex. Intellex is we can say kind of software. They are making a software for us in terms of manufacturing industries or in oil and gas industries. So one of the branch is taking care of reducing risk, streamline compliances. So most of your answers, most of your responses in the chat rooms, it is answered here. So it is definitely going to help in observation and hazards. It is also going to help if there is an injury or illness and how to manage, or in other words, how to do an accident investigation and how to prevent the reoccurrence. Also, it will help to report. Over here, they are showing OSHA reporting. We are not going to report to OSHA. We are going to our client or maybe the local government. So also there is a tab or there is a facility to report the governmental authority, and also some other forms or maybe a checklist and RCA as one of the response was there also. So in many things, it is going to help us. Again, this all softwares, our company choose to have it. Then we got a user ID and password. We just get a training first of all, how to utilize it and how to use it. Then definitely we are just releasing or reducing our work stress. Many companies you are doing already, but still these companies are working more after this 2024 or 2023, working more to integrate artificial intelligence. Why? Because they already have something a very big back And now, if they introduce AI, then definitely it will bring a boom, and it is going to definitely help us. One more is this company. I'm aware that they are in their office is there in Dubai, and I attend one of their webinar. Ajax, they are also actually they have a mobile application. In that mobile application, they have many problems solution. So Ajax is not only dealing with software which is in our health and safety, it is also dealing in many other softwares, right? So one of the branch is health and safety. So what they say, manual and time consuming reporting, right? When we say the reporting, weekly report, monthly report, so it's a too much time consuming, right? So when we have all the data in the system, automatically after a week or after a month, it is going to give us a report, and we just make sure it is correct, and then it's good to go. Also, whatever the data lack at the workplace or something, it is just going to give you a complete report. So Ajax is, we can say, a mobile application. They have developed a mobile application which we can again utilize at the workplace. There is one more paid tool. So before we continue about this all things, if you have any doubts, questions about this, we will have at the end of the session question and answers. So we'll try to answer the questions over there. And if you still have something in mind, and maybe you are like me, you forget, just mention your question in the chat room. Once we'll have in the chat at the end of session, we'll discuss about that. The third tool, which is available also, that is we say Risk Talk. Risk Talk. I tried to download this application and I tried to log in, but it is enterprise solution. Like we can say that a company has to purchase the subscription and then they will get some user ID and passwords. But as I did some research on their website, it is very good tool that if I am someone who is a supervisor or who is doing a toolbox talk. So what I will do, I will keep my phone on. I will open this Risk Talk app. I will start recording, and then I will do my toolbox talk. I will do my everything. What the discussions are there, it will be recorded over there. Then if I see any risk, we'll discuss that. And then by taking all this data, all these things, it is going to give us response that how should we react or how should we deal with. So now also Risk Talk, what after this AI came up, what they did, they also integrate that with artificial intelligence, and it captures risk assessment and safety observation. So whatever risk assessments we have, maybe we feed it, or maybe we can also make from there. And we also, it also helps us to remove barriers to safe work and reduce risk and regulatory exposure. So definitely, if we have very good, we can say, electronic data, then when there is an audit or something, it is very easy to find them out. Otherwise, when there is a manual data, it is very difficult to find out the files or papers when there is an audit, even the client audit or the IS audits. This very important software or very important solution, that Fatigue Manager. Basically, this company based in Australia, a nutshell, what they did, they prepared this tool for their people who are working in the network, rail network, right? So over there is a more chance, and also there is a compliance requirement. So they say Fatigue Manager include built-in fatigue risk index. So FRI calculation. So it is also again over there. And other than, they have a mobile application. In the mobile application, you will see that these all folders are there. Risk assessment, BB checklist. Even there are lots of things are over there. But again, these things are paid to, not still. They made it free. Okay, this was something which can be utilized at the workplace. This all. When we can see work site safety, these all tools, and there are too many of them. I just took the major one, and it is there in front of us. Next is wearable sensors and Internet of Things analytics. Now, what are they? One of them is strong arm. What is strong arm? It is just trying to reduce our strength or reduce our load. When we talk about the lifting the load, or maybe I'm lifting any other, I'm lifting any box, or I'm lifting any pipe.
Every day, far too many industrial athletes are injured on the job. We know you value your team, But traditional safety processes are time-intensive and difficult to manage in an ops environment. That's why StrongArm's Safe Work system automates an ergonomic injury reduction program for you. The wearable sensor's real-time feedback combines with easy-to-use dashboard tools to manage safety performance for the individual and facility, proven to reduce injury by 52%. Let's work together to get more industrial athlete tools. By StrongArm's Safe Work system automates an ergonomic injury reduction program for you. The wearable sensors.
Okay, so what they have these wearable sensors. You just don it on your body. Just do what your activities are, and then it is going to monitor that how much stress you are getting on your muscles, how much stress you are, how much movement of your body is there, and then it will generate a report automatically to the system. And then our supervisors or even the managers, they are able to observe. They are able to observe how much stress or how much load this guy are having it, right, in terms of physical movement. So as the name says, strong arm, whatever the manual activities are there, it is very useful for that. Okay, so this was kind of overview of strong arm, a wearable device which also can be integrated. Now, one more device is here, that a helmet. Again, similar that workshop which I attended over here in Fintas. One more device was there, the similar thing, the helmet, but that helmet was different than this. That helmet was having an AC, right? As in Kuwait, we understand temperature is too high. And I think that company's name was Jarsh Safety. So they developed a safety helmet which is having an air condition inside. So when people are working in the outside, maybe there is a chance of sweating or maybe fatigue or maybe there are reasons. So once they are wearing this helmet, maybe it is going to help us. It's again not artificial intelligence, but it is going to reduce the heat stress. Now let's come back here. This is we can say giving a remote communication. So when we have one more problem in our oil and gas industry, we always say the people who are working at height don't work alone. Working with hydrogen sulfide don't work alone. Working in the night shifts don't work alone. So lone worker is one of the risk at our workplace. So this solution, the helmet, is solving that problem, the lone working. Also, they are having cameras, but when we say about the sensors, if I fall, it will identify, it will send a message. Or maybe there is something around me which is weird. Maybe my camera will identify, and again I'm going to get an alert from my supervisors. So let's understand this device with a video game. One more short video about a smart helmet.
A tiny slip, a small trip, a little bump, a stumble, a wobble, a fumble, a minor distraction, a slight miscalculation. The reasons are many. The results, almost always the same. Unless you have Guard Hat. With its built-in fall detection system, it's designed to recognize serious falls the moment they occur. Guard Hat instantly pinpoints your location, alerts other Guard Hat-equipped workers close to you, and simultaneously calls for emergency medical support. So if you ever find yourself hugging the dirt with no one around to help, you won't be alone for long.
Okay, so this was Guard Hat, a solution for a lone working, right? So again, their invention is around 7 to 8 years old, but now again, last 2 years, 3 years, they are trying to add this in artificial intelligence, and whatever the data the helmet tracks, they are going to going in the IoT or Internet of Things, and we are getting in a cloud, and for us, we are getting on a screen, maybe a mobile screen or maybe the computer. Now, other than this, one more solution for the lone working, that is, we can say connected worker. They are having a two device. One is kind of card, or we can say a power bank, which always stay with you. If again there is some trouble, maybe we fall down, or maybe there is an accident, or maybe there is an alert, or maybe there is a health situation, awkward health situation. Every this kind of situation, it is going to give an alert to your supervisor. Other than this device is also helping an human resource, HR department. That if I am here, I arrived to the work, my device is on, the company will track that where am I, right? So again, this is going to help more to the organization. And if we are not the kind of person, then it will be trouble to us. But again, this device is there for our safety as well. If we are working alone, then it is going to track our location. And if something goes wrong, we don't respond, then it will automatically send a signal to the department and hopefully the rescue will come. Okay. Now some challenges. So this was about our workplace safety and how we can adapt it. So in other words, if there are some solutions, but we still struggle with problems, so there is no benefit. So what we need to do, we need to just go out in the market, try to find out the solution that I have a problem that I cannot make a risk assessment. If I cannot make a risk assessment, I can do two things. I will attend NIBOSH IG2 again. And if yes, still after having this, it's good to go. But still I face difficulty to identify different hazards. I face difficulty to identify the solutions or the precautions. Then again, we have some tools which we can utilize, or no, we have a software as well in the market. So we can simply opt for that. Now going to the next topic, what challenges are there still in AI adaptation for HSE? First problem when we consider the language barrier, right? Maybe I'm not that good in English. What I should give a prompt, what I'm getting a response, it's difficult, right? But most of us presently, we don't have this problem. Other than this, another problem is we can say, I'm not getting time to learn AI. So can anyone tell me, do you have time, enough time? Do you have enough time to learn artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or anything? Just mention in the chat room. Do you have enough time to learn these tools? Out of 50, we might get, yeah, this is simple. AI can help. Yes, correct. Yes. We got 4 years, 5, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. Perfect. Exactly. Right? So one problem solved that we understand English. Yes, I can, but it depends on hours it may take to learn. Yes, exactly. This is also correct, that as we have to deal with our professional work and personal work both, so we just have to manage the time. Mostly people in preparation with AI. Yes, exactly. So PowerPoint presentation is definitely difficult, and I will also share at the end of session that how I made this PowerPoint. It's not that difficult, and also it's not that easy. No code required nowadays. Yes, that's a very good comment, that we don't need any code. I am not a coder. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm able to make a tool for what I'm using right now. I'm working on one tool which can automate some activity. I'm not going to disclose it now. Once I get succeed, I will come back to you. So definitely there are many tools which you don't need to use any codes. If you know code, it's good. If you don't know, still it's okay. That is so. Again, most of the challenges we don't have now. So now let's move next. The problem is workflow resistance. Sometimes I want to understand, I want to learn sometimes I have something to say, but I don't get an audience. But today I'm lucky that we have around 50 people here discussing about this. So we also overcome that resistance. So you are able to spare some time to understand or to have just an overview about AI in our workplace. So yes, that problem again solved. Second is data quality and regulatory compliance. So this artificial intelligence, they learn something which is already around. But there are some, let's say I want to talk about NFPA standard. If I will try to find on the Google NFPA 70E. What is NFPA 70E? NFPA 70 is talking about electrical substations or arc flash or many other things. I will get this data. But when I will say about the complete standard, then it's restricted. I am not able to get the complete data. So similarly, the AI will face the same difficulty. It is not going to get the complete data from the regulatory bodies, maybe NFPA, maybe OSHA, or maybe anything else. But still, they are able to find out the way to get the data, but not completely. And very important, is it ethical or not? So, is it okay? Let's say we have a procedure, let's say we have an accident. We have an accident at a workplace and we want to do an investigation. So what I did, I received an accident report. In a PDF format from the operation department to me as an HSE. And now I need to I need to make an accident investigation report. Is it okay if I upload this file into ChatGPT and I will give a prompt, please make an accident investigation of this report. Enter. Is it okay or not okay? Can you please answer this in the chat? No? Exactly. No. What we are doing is we are giving our confidential information to the world, right? And now what ChatGPT or what Gemini and what these things are doing, they are also learning from us. Ethical and privacy issues can be made with blockchain secure apps. Yes, exactly. So this is one thing we will discuss when we will talk about ChatGPT again. In ChatGPT, there is an option that you can also switch off the learning, what ChatGPT is learning from our inputs, right? So that is also possible. So that also we can, but again, we don't disclose every our ethical data. So that's correct. Now, but I need to make an investigation report. So simply, I will do something. I will not give the exact report. I will just try to do something and trying to get help or support from there. So again, there is a problem with ethical. Privacy issues, again, we never input our very, we can say very important information to them. They are artificial intelligence. They are being used by almost many people. We are just beginners. We don't know what it can do, right? So just consider, don't give all the details what you feel that you should not give. So yes, there is a problem. So these are some we can say resistance for us again still with AI. Now let's go about readiness. Next chapter, almost we can say yes, last chapter. Readiness. How can we start with AI in our HSE? But before we talk about HSE, let's simply understand how AI is evolving, right? From last 2 years, it is evolving. Let's see some latest ideas, latest news about it. Let's see.
Our newest flagship model, this is GPT-4o.
Gemini is delivering our most intelligent AI experience.
The launch of Amazon Nova.
We are introducing more than 50 plus new products.
We're going to try something that, as far as we know, no tech company has done before.
Google has been at the forefront of
Gemini
many of
was
those
better than any other model.
GPT-4 is incredibly advanced.
More than any other large
So O1 is the smartest model.
Gemini is our largest and most
We're going to
capable.
announce
Gemini 2.0 enables new kinds
to deliver frontier intelligence.
Okay, so this video shows that the day when it started, because I got to know about ChatGPT from my cousin. He's also a developer. He shared me that just try to use this website. Maybe you can have some better idea in your work. So I got this news before 2 years around when ChatGPT launched, and today we have too many ChatGPTs. Maybe there are lots of things. One of you mentioned in the chat also perplexity, right? That we can say new Google, which give you answer directly with references, right? So ChatGPT is also giving you answers, but not the references. Perplexity, yes, it is giving you the answer with the reference. So we can say new Google, and yeah, these are around us. Now let's see few useful AI tools. So there are many actually. Let's start with first Google AI Studio. So all of us are aware about Google, right? How many of you don't have Gmail here? Can you please let me know? How many of you don't have Gmail account? Or if you have Gmail account, please mention yes. I just want some response. Yes, perfect. So as 1 into 50, yes, 50 of yes. Most of us, or all of us, we have Google account, right? So if we have a Google account, Google AI Studio is free. Now I need to just stop my camera because I would look awkward because I just need to stay next to the camera. Is it visible?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Let me bring it somewhere here. Now, Google AI Studio is available on browser presently, that aistudio.google.com. Once you enter this this address, it will ask you to sign in. Once you sign in with your Google account, then you will get this kind of dashboard. Once you get this kind of dashboard, you can simply try to use it like a ChatGPT. Just give any prompt and you get simply the answer. Other than this, also what you can do, you can share your screen. You give it permission. I'm not sharing my screen completely now. Let me close it now. Okay. What we can do with this sharing your screen? Now, most of us or some of us, we have still difficulty using Microsoft Office. Maybe when I'm making a presentation, I don't know where to get an animation pen or how to add the video. Or maybe I added the animation by mistake, how to remove this animation. This is about PowerPoint. Going back to Microsoft Excel. Excel is excellent. We are just using Microsoft Excel 2 or 5%. We are not utilizing Microsoft Excel completely. So again, if I need to learn something about Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, or anything which is on your screen, you want a friend or you want your IT. Right? Normally, when we have some difficulty in office, so what we do, we just simply call IT guy, please come. I have this difficulty. I'm not able to send this video. I'm not able to attach this file. So this Google AI Studio, you just use this dashboard, share your screen, give it permission, the audio, give it permission to see your screen again. This is Google, and it is going to get your all data, right? Maybe unofficially or officially, whatever say. They are going to get your data. So don't share any vulnerable things on the screen. Again, they are going to get, we have some difficulty with, again, ethical problem was also there. So we share the screen, we get the tutorial. Okay, if I'm going to ask you, I'm not having enough time to give complete test, but just share your screen, give a permission, talk with this agent, and it will respond you very promptly and live. So this is one, we can use Google Gemini. Also, I have, there are many other things here on the screen, but mostly what for us, basically, we can also use the Gemini as a ChatGPT, because ChatGPT, if I need to get good responses or sometimes it goes failed, then I need some other tool to utilize. So Google Gemini or Gemini is completely free. So just try to use it. It's very good and very very important. One more thing you can do with this not AI Studio. When we go to this Gemini, let's go to Gemini. Okay. Yeah, Gemini. Now I will just open the new chat. Okay. Now Gemini, it will read what? It will read photo, it will read the YouTube video, and it will give you the response. Also, you can add a few more things with Gemini. Then you have some tools. Can you see the screen now, right? The Gemini window?
We see the screen, but we lost your video. Your video, personal video.
No, actually, I switch off my video.
Okay.
Because I'm very close to the computer.
Okay,
so
understand.
I will cover the complete screen.
Sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. So in the Gemini, what we can do also, we can add our, in the settings, let's go to the settings. First of all, we can add the extensions, right? Dark theme, I'm using the dark theme. Extensions, we can use extension. Show me more, let's go. Let me just bring it on side. So you can use your Gmail into Gemini. You can use Google Drive, you can use Google Docs, you can even use YouTube. Now, what problem I am facing with the YouTube? Whenever I open a YouTube to find out some video, I open the YouTube, the homepage comes up. I was trying to find out some safety video. Now I see some movie trailer. So I switch on, I click on the movie trailer and I'm watching 3 minutes, 4 minutes. One more suggestion, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So I'm very easily getting distracted. So if I'm going to add this directly over here in Gemini, so what will I do? I am simply searching the YouTube directly from the Gemini. So just go to the settings and you will get this productivity tool over there. Just try to add them and you can simply utilize it. So yes, this is how we also get a solution. So that was Gemini and Google AI Studio. Chat GPT, excellent. Still it is, we cannot say number one, but still it is there in the market. Otherwise, there are many tools came up, maybe something they cannot adopt. They are nowhere now, but now still they are there. So when we talk about ChatGPT,
hey, not many people doesn't know how to use ChatGPT, so I just want to tell you that.
Perfect. So let's start simply. When I simply ask a ChatGPT, I will open or I will sign in. Now I'm using a paid version of the ChatGPT, so I'm getting the ChatGPT 4.0. If I'm using not paid, maybe I'm getting maybe 3 or 3 mini, right? Whatever model we are getting. Simply, if I just need to ask ChatGPT that how to make a AI training program. I just give a prompt and it will give me some answers, right? Creating some AI training program. Step 1, what should you do? Step 2, what should you do? It is just started giving you responses. Too many things. But maybe these responses, my audiences are not interested in it, right? So instead of just mentioning one line question, one line prompt, I can brief it more. Simply, most of us, you may have seen this kind of tutorials of the ChatGPT. What they say, talk with the ChatGPT like you are talking to a 10-year-old kid or 7-year-old kid. If you want more precise answers, talk with ChatGPT like you are talking to a 7-year-old kid. So let me talk. I have my daughter 10-year-old. So let me think that I'm talking with her. So I want something to let her do for me, some work. My daughter, she don't want to do, but I want her to let do some work for me. So first of all, I will praise her. I will say, you are very well experienced HSE professional. You have good experience in preparing training programs which comply international standards. Okay, maybe there is a spelling error. So again, it's kind of Microsoft Word. It will help us. Okay, done. Now I want to ask more. Now if I will enter, it will give me response. So I will just press Shift and enter. I will get more. Now I just want to brief it more because this AI program is not for every other things. Now my AI training program, I am willing to teach my HSE team. So prepare or give me step-by-step guide for preparing AI training program for HSE professionals. Program for HSE professionals. And one more thing, if you can add, that is very good. Do you have any questions? If it has any questions, then definitely it will ask. So it will make things more easy. Now it is asking me, yes, I have some questions. Now what I will do, I will try to wait for the response. Then I will again copy their responses, trying to give the answers. Then it will give me step-by-step guide, how to make a training program. then I will use the same or similar thing into my presentation, right? So similarly, if I am willing to make this training program, I use ChatGPT to guide me. What I did, I gave them the file which I used in the last training program, AI in HSE, right? And HSE Intelligence. I gave the same PDF file to ChatGPT and I asked, make a recap presentation for this file. And I just want 3 to 4 slides to use in this upcoming presentation. So it started giving me too many responses. So this is how we just simply use a ChatGPT. You can use simply by 1 or 2 lines of questions or prompts, or also you can give more longer prompts. Then you will get a precise answers. So this is how simply we utilize ChatGPT. If I'm using a paid version, I can also get an option to upload some files from the computer, or maybe if I connect Google Drive, I'm never going to connect Google Drive over there. Upload from computer, it is still good to go. So we can utilize ChatGPT over here. Now, if I want to share this chat with my friend, so I will just go here on the top right. I will share my chat, copy, and send to my friend, maybe WhatsApp or email. Now over here, my chat histories are there, too many. Okay. Now over here on the right side, go to the right side, and if you are using paid or free any version, go to the right side and go to the setting. There are too many things, but just something for the security purpose. What we can make some customization. Generally, they want theme, maybe some language, auto detect. This is all good for me, no trouble. Notification, I don't need any notification. Personalization, if I want memory to stay, or maybe I want to clear the memory. So sometimes what happens is after too many days or too many weeks or too many months of working with ChatGPT, the memory is overloaded. And then maybe I'm asking a question, not today about safety, but I'm asking a question about business management. Then again, it's memory over here in my account that is always talking about safety. So it may get taken examples or the responses from my HSE discussions before, right? So if you can clear the memory timely, it is good. Speech, if you want the ChatGPT to answer you in different ways or different volumes, that is good. So you can simply change your agent here. Okay, data controls, very important. This is improve model for everyone. I still kept it on because I never add anything which is confidential. Maybe I'm having my company document and I will upload over there. So I will never do so. So I will keep it on. But if I'm having I'm not going to add any document, but again, I'm giving some information which is confidential, but still I'm not able to get some answer. Let's say I'm working in a process plant and one of my process vessel has a puncture, heat exchanger got punctured. So I just want to brief completely about the situation to ChatGPT and I'm just trying to get a solution about it. So what I will do, I will keep it off and I will make it done. Now, whatever the responses, whatever the prompts we are giving it to ChatGPT, they are not going to share it to any others, right? So this is one utilization one options we can make it off. Now I kept it on because also I want others' responses to improve my response, right? So that's why I kept it on. Okay, good one. If you are using some APIs and all, then you can utilize that. Okay. So that was how you can use AI or ChatGPT securely for yourself, and also how you can use ChatGPT securely to your device. Also, the ChatGPT app is available, and unless you are not paying, there will be some limitation of counts of words or characters. After completing that characters, they are not going to give us an advantage of this AI model. It was new, so it was free. Maybe in future it will be paid again. But we have Google, Gmail, Google, everything is still now free. So hopefully Gemini will also be free. But in ChatGPT, yes, we have some also, and also in Gemini also you can change. But again, these models are not the latest one is the best one. Sometimes some older one is also better, right? So it's again, what are you doing? You are doing some logical questions, or you are doing some coding, or you are doing some designing. ChatGPT also, it has a DALI, and just try to utilize whatever maximum with the artificial intelligence nowadays. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And this was almost end for all the information which we discussed. Now the last, as I promised before, I already have more than half an hour, around 45 minutes. So this was the last slide which I told in beginning, that we have some tools of direct, not I have. In the internet, there is a tools of directory. So I will bring you on that slide or that presentation, sorry, that browser. This link I will send in the chat box. Whoever is attending live, they are able to get the advantage of it, or maybe you can, whoever is not able to attend live, you are listening now, so you can simply copy that AI Exploria, right? So this website, what they have most tools which we can utilize. They have it, not for an HSE, for anyone, maybe coder or anyone. What I used today to make this presentation, which tools I used ChatGPT first of all, to get some idea, guidance about the presentation. Then in beginning, you listen one Leila, the AI agent. She was talking for me, right? So that I generate from this tool, 11 Labs. 11 Labs is a very good tool. For some characters, it is still free. I'm still using the free version. So that you just write a script and it will generate the sound you can choose. There are lots of big library of the sound. You can simply choose from 11 Labs. Other than this, the presentation, I make the presentation in Canva. Canva is also one tool, not only AI. It is having too many things, but also it is integrated with AI now. So some pictures in the presentation, the backgrounds and all the visuals, all the font, I use Canva to make this presentation. And yeah, there are numbers of things, numbers of tools. But I just utilize these 3-4 tools to make this presentation. So this link I shared in the chat box. And moreover, I will definitely love to share more things on my social media. So please stay in touch. We'll be there on the social media, and I would love to be active over there, because I don't know when I use Facebook, but LinkedIn, I don't know, I love a lot. Other than these tools, you can upgrade more. We can upgrade more. Even I am upgrading. Just today, I completed one course from Coursera about AI introduction. The course is developed by IBM and Google. It's a wonderful course. Just the pending is my exam. So if I was preparing for some other task in office and for the presentation, so I was not able to answer the assessment. But hopefully today night or tomorrow morning, I will complete that. So Coursera is a very good tool, and also not only AI. Coursera also in our process safety management, there are many good courses there. You just mentioned in the Coursera that the course is named in these workplace safety or process safety, you will get many courses. LinkedIn Learning also very good, but again, they are paid. Udemy also, they have many free courses. Coursera also, the course which I attend now, that is free for AI. And yeah, advocate AI as an assistant, not a replacement, please. Still, there are news, there are many things around us that it will take my job away. No, it is going to make our job easy. But if I'm not using it, then there is a chance. So with this, I believe the topic of the training, that are you ready? So I hope now you are ready. Are you ready? Over to you, Ashok.
Yes, we are ready.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, ready.
Thank you. And can you kindly on screen so that we can have a Q&A session?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kayur. Would you like to do the Q&A session, Dinesh ji, or shall I go ahead?
You can go ahead, sir.
Okay. Mr. Alok Chatterjee is asking from India, how will we effective in India where most of the workforce are uneducated?
Okay, so I can simply answer this that especially ChatGPT. ChatGPT also has a audio mode that you don't need to write the question. Just like as I want to check any news on YouTube, I'm not able to write English, so I will simply switch on the mic and answer or speak, and it will give me the result. In ChatGPT also there is a model, there is an option to switch on your mic, ask, and it will also respond in the voice. So that is a good option in ChatGPT.
I think that's a good answer. Yes. And Dr. Abhilash from Dubai is asking, great insights, Kayur. Just curious to check if there are any open source AI tools that can be used in environmental and sustainability related task automation. For instance, like the carbon accounting management, sustainable supply chain management, and circular economy.
Yes, sir. Yes, this very nice question. Actually, I was about to add this environmental part also, as we are not only safety, we are also health and environment.
Okay.
So, environmental part, there is a company named Oizone.
Okay.
They were also in the exhibition last month in Fintas. So I observed that they had some AI integration. What they are actually having, they are having some air monitoring devices, some sensors which observe dust and gases and everything, and also they are integrated with cloud, and then we can data directly into your screen. But for sustainability and all, I hope there are some companies they are working on it, and I believe Accenture is there, and I also heard about Schlumberger also. They are working on this. So I hope in coming future we'll get many of them.
Thank you. And our chair for HSE Communications and Leadership, Mr. Dinesh, is asking, is there any international certified accredited agencies to get trained in AI, and what particular specialization in AI is useful for workplace safety?
Okay, that's a good one. But I hope we can make such course in future by using our like all of our experience. But until now, when we talk about AI, we can start using one course that we say prompt engineering.
Okay.
I did that a year back, prompt engineering. That is simply not, the name is engineering. It's not having any mathematics. They just made name engineering to make it bigger. Otherwise, they are just teaching us how to do a prompt, which I just show in the ChatGPT. That is just a glimpse of it. So that is good that if you will check this course on Coursera or Udemy, prompt engineering, you will get many. And now new Google is YouTube. You just ask YouTube, there are many tools available. But in HSE, I haven't seen any courses specifically on this AI. But definitely with help of every one of us, we can make one.
Thank you. Kayur, one more question from Mr. Avinash Singh. He said, it's not a question, it's a comment. AI can be used to compile, analyze, and organize data, but the final investigation must involve human judgment to ensure fairness, accuracy, and ethical integrity.
Exactly. This is the very, very correct thing. Without a human mind, AI cannot be in existence.
Absolutely.
And without human mind, AI cannot sustain. So
absolutely, yes.
That is very important thing. So that's only one hope we have. So it's good to go. That's good comment, sir.
Thank you very much. And it's too late in the evening, and Imtiaz is also appreciating, and definitely yes.
Can I answer one question? I can see in the chat box.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Lakshminarayan is asking that how trustworthy, reliable perplexity when compared to ChatGPT. So actually, when we see some history of perplexity founder, he was an intern in OpenAI, and then he went an intern in Google Gemini. So he mixed both of them. So we cannot say that perplexity is an option of ChatGPT. It is an option of Google. So what Google cannot give and what ChatGPT cannot give, they mix both of them.
Excellent. As Mr. Puneet from India asking, what are the ethical concerns surrounding AI decision making in workplace safety?
What are the ethical
ethical concerns?
Yeah, there are many. There are many because many things in the workplace. See, even I work as a contractor as well, and we saw our subcontractors. They never respond. They never report any accident. If something happened, they will definitely hide. So there are many things which may come out if we are utilizing completely AI at the workplace. So again, there is a limitation that we don't want to disclose everything to anyone. So it's again have to limit the use of AI at the workplace. Not completely, but limit we have something.
So Sheikh Hamidullah says that he has created a HSE Q&A document and named it as a Hinglish, Hinglish.
Wow.
Great, Mr. Sheikh. Please do share in our WhatsApp channel what exactly this document, if your copyright issues are taken care. Mr. Rashid Hussain, he says, how can AI-driven simulations improve safety drills and preparedness?
Still no, but one of the AI-driven simulation which I am using, that is virtual reality. Virtual reality is a very good example of AI if we merge with the AI. So what it happens, what modules I am using now? I have a firefighting simulation, firefighting module in the virtual reality. So if we utilize that intelligence in emergency and rescue, then what people are getting, they are getting a real-time experience of an emergency without having any physical risk of any accident. So that we can utilize in mock drills and accident responses.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. And I think all the questions are finished. I think there's a big question from Ricky Ogola.
Yes, please.
From Kenya. Very nice. Welcome, Kenyan. The use of AI for monitoring can raise privacy issues and ethical concerns, particularly around constant surveillance and data security, since health and safety can involve collecting a lot of information in an organization which are normally denied private. What mitigations can an organization put in place to avoid litigations and data protection? Okay, that's what is his name? Ricky, I think Mr. Kayur will answer your question in the chat box because we have already running out of the time.
Sure.
People are already, it's already 10 in the India, so we don't want to take more time. Thank you, Hamidullah, for sharing the questions. And let's go ahead with the next closing ceremony. And before that, we want to just briefly talk about knowledge transfer sessions we have completed. This one we completed. Yeah, I think it's opened the wrong file, looks like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just want to tell you that there is upcoming programs. We just want to announce two important programs. One is first aid and CPR session. First one is 38th OKT. We are addressing on the mental health issues in the high stress industries by Mr. Sumit, Dr. Sumit from Arizona, US. And Mr. Jeetu Patel was instrumental in bringing this particular person on the board. It's on 26th March. So another program is on 22nd February by our global Bharat chairs, Dr. Lakshminarayan and Professor Ramana, talking about the first aid and CPR session at Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Advanced Studies at School of Architecture on 22nd February. And if anybody is interested to look for the first aid and CPR sessions, please reach out to us or put in your questions in the chat box. And let's give back to create a safer tomorrow. We'd like to thank our Kayur Pandya. I'm sure he has done a lot of efforts in making this presentation. And I understand his blood pressure also gone high. So, okay, let's see. Where is your... Jitu Saab, over to you.
What can I say? This is an outstanding, in-depth knowledge sharing session.
Yes.
Kayur, you did a wonderful job. You created a lot of questions, a lot of concentration and interest. And on the chat box, I was looking that there were people who were not only complimenting, but they were really appreciating wonderful job that you have done sharing this technology where our Prime Minister is very hot. So though there are a lot of illiterate in the sense of in current technology, including myself, but that's the need of the hour, and that's what you really broke the ice for. We thank you very much for that. And I think, Ashokji, if we can take a picture of all who are still with us late night, that would be wonderful to document. And we thank Mr. Kayur and all the others who created a lot of discussion with a great interest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jitu Saab. And yes, kindly open your cameras, whoever is available today. Yes, Mr. Imtiaz is there, Mr. Dinesh, and Mr. Puneet, Dr. Abhilash, and Muhammad Shahid, Professor Ramana. Kayur, we miss you there. Need to open your camera.
All our friends, don't be shy. Put your camera on and show your faces. This is the way to interact with each other.
Saran Acharya, Dr. Abhilash, Abdullah Al-Masawi, Suman, Saransh, yes. I'm expecting Mr. Tiwari and Ricky Ogola, and Samra Arshad, yes. Thank you very much, and let me capture a picture.
Dr. Abhilash, very delighted to see this youth.
Yes, exactly. There are two screens. Let me take another screen also. Please wait. We have so many people today. Yes.
Our highly active Mr. Chatterjee is also there.
Yes.